Manos log 6616. Hey, I want to talk to you about something super duper excited to me. This is a story from a couple of days ago, but I haven't had a chance to really address it here on Geek Pollution. And I'm a teenager of the 80s, and I liked a lot of cool crap in the 80s, such as Transformers and M.A.S.K. and, let's see, ROM. I was a big fan of ROM, actually. And IDW has been doing some very good comics based on these cartoons and toy lines from this era. And it started, I think, Transformers first, but it may or may not have beat G.I. Joe to print. And they've recently been adding some stuff. They got the little rights recently for ROM and M.A.S.K. And what they're doing is something pretty exciting. There's a story right here on Newsarama. You can check the link below for details. But starting this September, they're going to be doing a combined shared universe. And it's going to be featuring... Let me just get this down here. These are the IDW titles for the in-continuity universe. It's going to be ROM. It's going to be G.I. Joe. Transformers, there's actually 3 titles. Transformers is basically going to be the Avengers for this continuity. There's Transformers Till All Are One, Transformers More Than Meets the Eye, and Transformers, just Transformers. And there's also going to be M.A.S.K, Micronauts, and Action Man. Hey, what's Action Man, you may ask? Well, it wasn't really a toy line of the 80s. It more was really exploded during the 60s. So ask your dad's older brother about it. He probably knows about it. And it kind of like predated a lot of this stuff. It's kind of in a way, a lot of the, pretty much like the beginning of a lot of action figures that you and I know about, frankly. That and G.I. Joe were kind of the forerunners of this stuff. Let's see. Micronauts is being written by Colin Bunn, by the way. So they're pulling in some really good writers for this. Very excited for this. They're going to be doing a crossover event for it. There's going to be some lead-ins. I'm really excited to see this come together. There's even something along the lines of a Visionary title, or there's some plans coming up with it. Not really a Visionaries fad. I know some people do like Visionaries. That was just, for me, kind of the beginning of the end for the Hasbro lines. Like there was a G.I. Joe Transformers gem. Then kind of there was the second line of stuff that came out, like Inhumanoids and Visionaries, and both those lines kind of tanked. And Inhumanoids was cool, but boy, that Visionary thing was just pretty generic action figures with bad holograms on their shields and chests. Like, not winning me over. Transformers, the coolest thing ever. A truck that turns into a robot with guns and it has a character and a universe. And Visionaries, not really, I don't know, just this armored guy and a crappy one-seated vehicle, and he has a dragon on his shield. That changes when you tilt it. Like, sorry, it's not. That's why it failed. But who knows? Maybe they'll come up with something cool this time around. I didn't mean to talk so much trash about Visionaries when I decided to sit down and do this. So yeah, I'm really excited. I haven't been buying Transformers for a couple of years. I was buying the IDW comic for a while, and then I just had to make some sacrifices in my comic pool for budget's sake. And unfortunately, Transformers was one of those titles. So I'm actually kind of interested in maybe picking up Transformers again. I am definitely all about ROM, because let me tell you, I love the Marvel ROM comic. And it's funny, I never had the ROM figure as a kid. It's just something that escaped my grasp, but I did read that comic a lot, and I thought it was just such a great book, and I'm very excited to see a new take on ROM. I'm just so happy. Frankly, I thought we'd never see ROM again. I always thought that would be kind of just done, and that'd just be a relic of the 80s, but not so much, so very happy about that. It'd be cool if we could get an animated ROM series. We've never had anything like that. So, I don't know. The future looks bright for ROM, and IDW is line looks really exciting to me. So what do you think about this? Are you excited? Are you not excited? What do you think? Drop a comment below. We'll talk about it. I think that's it for now. So this is Manos Log 6616, and I'll catch you later.